Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that a sleeping core is more than exceed your expectations, eh?
True.
You're better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are. My cockroach of my own, isn't the desert sand going to do number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rug girl. Nearly a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nearest? I like Nearest, he's fun. Okay. Oh, hold on, get Stroll's courage up. Or is that wisdom for... Courage, eloquence, and imagination are ones we don't have up to 2 yet. Let's try and get some courage with Stroll. Yeah, it's a good time. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. Got time? Why not join me? It's refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Yeah, let's do it.
Now then.
Let's have a look at your blade then. Well, to be fair, we use a staff, but still. You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. Not just mine, all of the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I share my plan, let's hear yours. What will you do when the fight's over? I'd like to help you. I'd like to help you with rebuilding. Are you serious? I'm very relieved to hear it, to tell you the truth. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it as a spineless army and its incompetent generals. If they only had the power to kill those who oppose them, if they had no desire to protect the people just like Luis, they'll fight for change. I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all more glad you're our captain, truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so then right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know? To act with such conviction, how does one become so bold? I do what I must. I'm only doing what needs to be done, one step at a time.
Right.
Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and that's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. We have more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what people think of as justice. They're free to make their choice, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who will end up being after all this. Anyway, the sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up.
All right.
Still need a bit more. Ooh, nice.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Break time.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop at its base.
Are we going to find trouble at this tree, or... Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? It is very beautiful.
Wow.
So pretty. It's not just the leaves, it's what the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
The place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose color shifted to foretell unusual events in times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? How does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If our hypothesis is correct, that would make this a no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document the discovery. He pulled out a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nears, how'd you get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as keepsake. Give it to me? Sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I've no need for the sketch itself anymore. Thank you. I've seen Nears' research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full I can't read. Majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been before.
Hey there.
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. We could tell her a story about this place. This time around Grand Trash should give this drawing to Maria.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight to my own research into flight.
Huh?
But you've been observing me this whole time. I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
Turn our attention back to the tree. I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of fabled developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. Red is usually not a good color indicator. That usually means danger. Oh, it's giving us more wisdom. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot just to reach wisdom 3. Yeah, trying to get all these virtues up is going to be tricky. They take a lot for some of them.
Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Here we go.
finally, we're out of the desert.
Huh?
Oh wow, I missed all this green.
Why is it so bumpy? That'd be the change in terrain.
To be fair, even I get motion sickness.
You got to let the suspensions get used to
I'm
hard
not
ground
good
instead
on
of soft
boats.
sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
Are we being attacked? No. Ah, okay. By other contestants. Let's go murder them.
My star is rising.
Oh, this guy. Can't we just kill him already?
Sanctism will reign.
Great. One of the guys who's with the church and another one who's with Luis. Great. Yeah, they're
It's
fighting.
them. Remember from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Yep.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Take out the legs and they'll have to do anything else on foot, which would be impossible for the tournament. Seems like they're trying to land failed shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Apparently not, of course.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
Why is he there?
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict.
Oh.
It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plans hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Our plan is to get Luis's attention. Fine.
Give Gladel a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Yeah.
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cornland woman. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You have profaned the sacred a second time!
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't entirely our fault, but still.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Maybe you shouldn't take your eyes off the other enemy. Gadao and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here now. Oh, boss time? Okay.
You dare interfere in my fight. Know your place.
I'm worried that he seems like he's going to be a magic user, which means he's going to be resistant
Is
to
it
most of our
fame
magic.
you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Let's see about that.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Yes, we know. Wish we had Senses magic.
Forth, Royal Soul! Fire!
He is resistant to magic.
No holding back!
Slicer. Okay, his health is higher than I was expecting.
Sever!
Witness the power of Sanctus! What could you hope to achieve?
No, you're not. He's healing.
I won't lose.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
Better be sure.
Pass.
Now, warrior! I'll cut you down!
Slicer's still one of our favorite moves.
My blade cuts like they yet clings to life.
Pass.
In the
Hopefully this might finish him off. Good.
What could you hope to achieve?
Well, that's not good.
Stroll's anxious, and they're turning
What could
him.
you hope to achieve?
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
For all that we strive for!
Let's stay calm. Vitus power.
Let's heal up our ally if I have an idea.
I shall vanquish evil.
It seems like he isn't resistant to magic. He's not.
Is supreme.
Okay, so we can use magic on him.
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now! Feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my
Hang
brothers.
in there.
He did a full heal. Of course he did.
Please take this.
And now he's directly attacking us.
Stroll,
But how can he?
they've sapped your
Isn't
defenses.
our main character still a candidate? No, he's not, because he's not on the stone yet, is he? That's why.
Let justice prevail! For all that we strive for! Strike
Yeah, do a
the
proclamation.
I'll show you. Let's go.
Burn!
Know your warriors, peasants.
The power of light!
Use light.
Resistance is futile. Sanctism will reign.
It's nothing.
Take this. Don't underestimate me.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Oh, power of heroes!
It's not gonna do much because we don't have high magic with you. Let's try ice. He's weak to ice, good to know. Let's do this, heal up A1.
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged. By the swan. Knight! I'll stay
Pass.
my blade.
Behold my power!
Freeze!
Use ice. Now we know what he's weak to.
Take this!
Only a flesh wound.
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's guard is
Warrior!
Are you well?
Yeah, doing our heal.
Trust me.
Witness me, brethren!
To you!
Ice!
Hit their weakness.
I can't afford to hold
That's your
back.
opening, Captain.
Ah!
Oh, holy light!
Use light.
Knight! Oh, miss!
Some fire.
Worthy foe after all.
Sanctism
Unless he heals, one more turn should be able to get rid of our minion.
Sanctism
Crap.
will reign!
Captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Oh, no, no.
Captain, down.
Take this!
Is that all?
Back up. Hey,
I call upon royal power within!
still
They die hard! Know your place!
They should finish off the minion, but what about the main guy?
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield
No.
to the divine truth of sanctism.
No.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet?
I think we just broke his leg.
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Sure. We just wanted to help.
I just wanted to help you.
A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here?
Oh yeah, you
Little
were the singer from
tryst
earlier.
On the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoo. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
I don't like the way he looked at us.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourself.
Tell that to your friend over there.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it
Nurse,
anymore.
come on, calm down, man. Uh-oh.
I'd know
Oh!
suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
I thought he was talking about the songstress. Nope. He just cares about the vehicle.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous.
Dulce
I can't
Diva.
be the only one
Interesting
starstruck.
title.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
To be fair, Hulkenberg, Stroll and our character aren't even really from Grand Trad, so...
You're an interesting little ensemble.
Yeah, you can say that at least.
Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Oh, that's Luis's.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Yeah, I think we saw it earlier because it dropped down that dead human. That Zoraba brought back to life and we killed again. Yeah, it's Luis. Don't know who the other two are.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
True.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
Well, yeah, okay, he does not care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm a candidate.
Just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became king. How to respond? Oh, to become king, to help save the prince. I don't think he's gonna believe us if we say help you, Count Luis.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
Well, didn't we just prove it by fighting the Sanctus guy? See ya?
Don't think this changes anything.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to fight him.
Come on, Hector!
Our dog's name is Hector.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, what could have gone worse? We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Of course he won't, but we'll probably end up fighting
At the
him.
very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark?
Whoops.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone probably heard that.
The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Yeah, I think we kind of have to.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem
Is there
troubled.
something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart.
Bally apple cart? Okay.
I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you seen one?
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning.
Maybe we could find more?
After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could.
Is he
That
gone?
old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had.
Well, I mean, if he returned to his hometown, maybe we can go visit him.
The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camero or some such.
That sounds like that's where we're going to be going, so we can probably stop by. See if we can get that relic. Maybe we should look into Camaro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll have Nearest, who dissolved to doom and gloom again, and head towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So while in Martira this evening, then good, soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Libre, I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl is right, you know, a character could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful, it is hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That I pray we can avoid further hindrances in like yesterday. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting. Well, I mean, we will look around first. I mean, we could do some shopping, maybe, stuff like that.
Southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
It seems kind of abandoned.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Could it be the... Sorry, could it be the guy we're trying to hunt? Maybe he's the reason why everyone's hiding?
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church.
Uh-oh.
She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I don't think the Sanctus are
I take
too...
it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes.
That will show you, Morris.
Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
What is that?
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
We've killed sandworms, but roasted larvae of them? Yeah, no.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Why'd you have to say it like
good.
that?
Larval innards.
'Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Oh, she definitely is.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Go right on
That's
in.
great. What is with that smile? Not you two.
Won't know until you try it. Rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Okay. If you're eating something and its insides twitch, that's not a good sign. Yeah, I would not eat that.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Well, if the Sandworms are anything like the ones near Grand Trad, we can defeat them.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Oh, I smell
rival Goblet Runner.
Here's where we...
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
True.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save the town together.
To save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Hulkenberg will be happy to hear that.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
No. Nope. That's just no.
I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
Yeah, probably.
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Morris. Why do I feel like he's actually this other guy?
Let's go.
It's been a while.
No friends had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
I'm going to meet the lady of town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Oh, I can't leave to go into town? Oh, wait, no, that's guest room. Cannot leave for the town?
Got a moment?
Fine.
Pleasure to see you.
Because my bar entire tower is reserved for a private party you stay, I had to kick out a house full of drunkards fist, so hope you're all worth it. Still, it's nice of you to come all this way, traveler. Please make yourselves comfortable. The beds are in the back, past door next to the desk. Inform... Oh, okay, an information broker. Don't mind me, I'm just right here just now, so it's not like I overheard that conversation I had with Barden. And even if I did hear something, it's not like I'd tell anybody. I never would have made it as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. That's right, there's anything you want to know about this city, so ask me, you can always find me here. Can I not buy information off you right now? No? But you, Hulkenberg. All the cuisines here were delicious. To the last meal. Martira is a fine city indeed, which makes the Heismay offense all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood? I would not be surprised if the man's given to despair. Okay, well, looks like there's nothing else we can do in the tavern, so let's head on up. Finally free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice sleeping in an inn, isn't it? I love a good inn. Nothing beats the bed at an inn. I can see the monsters out there when we camp on a runner, somewhere it's a little easier in an inn. Our sneers would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he is its king. True.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out.
Wow, what beautiful weather. I think I might have overslept though.
Hold on.
Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They all went to Greegand Castle ahead of us. Apparently we get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market.
All right then.
Let's take a look around first. We don't need to go to more just yet. What are you selling? Oh, you're selling waters. Wait. Yeah, I'm buying 3 of these. Way too helpful.
All right then.
Oh, here we go. In about a moment. Great, so yeah. I'll have to come back next day to get bounties. I guess we can't go anywhere just yet until we go... Well, what if I go over here to the left first? Will it let me, or will it not be able to?
Let's not.
Okay, so we can't roam just yet, which sucks. Okay, we gotta continue main stuff first. Then we could probably do some shopping. Because I'd love to get some new weapons and gear.
An elder candidate?
All right then.
Here we go. Let's store off weapons.
What'll it be?
I don't think we have anything to appraise. Okay. Slayer's base lard? No. We already got one of those. Oh, that's good. Buy one of those.
Indeed.
No. That's helpful. Increases fire strength attack. Ooh, that's good. What about these other ones, though? Oh, they're all the same kind of weapon, but... Oh. This one increases fire attack. So we can do either fire or ice. Let's do... fire.
Yeah.
Club? No, that's for healers. We don't have anyone who needs a crossbow. At least not just yet. I should probably also go ahead and sell all the stuff we don't really need.
Now then.
There we go. Now let's go see about armor. Now we got ourselves some weapons.
What'll it be?
Okay. Dang, 20,000. That's our evasive movements. Evasion 15. But it's pricey. Let's buy one of these just so we give it to you. That one only does it by 8. But this one raises magic. Now let's give this over to you. Let's see. Oh, that's all stats plus 2? Jeez. Let's give that to you.
Yeah.
And one more.
Indeed.
There we go. Wait, that doesn't take away their... Okay, no, because the Igniter counts as accessory, not armor piece.
What now?
Okay, yeah, I think that's enough to armor shopping. We still got some leftover money. So maybe we got a better general store down here.